What up, my people? Let's see this live at bats. Edwin Diaz versus Lindor. One of the best one in the league.
It's nasty.
Edwin Diaz is nasty.
I know.
Yeah.
I like this. You know, before the games, before we start the season, they challenge each other. Because they fighting. I was out. They call strikes.
Like, one more.
And they having fun.
This is the other pitcher, the other good one. No, I don't know how to say his last name. Swap.
Swap.
Swagger.
Swap. So probably the two best pitchers from Mets.
And Verlander too.
Golly.
Yeah.
Mets are crazy.
That's good.
Mets putting money.
They want to win. Got me waiting here.
Okay. He asked for time. Lindor. I think you got one chance of time. I need to read the rule. I forget about it. But the thing is, this part, they had to practice this.
That's the sucky. This is the sucky part now.
The mental side about being time, and you have to like, okay, that I want to take a time right now, that he's taking too long, the pitchers need to throw because they're in a time. You know what I mean? You start thinking things that it should not matter for you when you're in a bat, right? But now it matters. Because if you get out the box when the time is running and you're like late, you're gonna get strikes and food is burned.
You're gonna burn the food. Yeah, the time right now sucks. This part right here, too much pressure, man. Too much going on right now. You know, he's facing a good pitcher. Oops. A good pitcher right here. Plus the fans. It's too much going on. And they had to practice this.
Yeah, people, and it's nothing better than practice against the best. You know? Like, if you got the best pitcher in your team, you want to hit against them. Okay? This is there in the spring training right now. So you want to work all the situations like the most real possible you can before you start the spring training, like the real games or any real situation. Okay? Why? Because you practice mechanics, you practice in the tee, you practice in front us, you practice in a BP. Anything of that is gonna look too real in a real situation. The only most real you're gonna have in practice is just the mechanics that you're gonna put in the game. Okay? So for you to feel more comfortable in a real situation, you have to have the most real situation before the game. Okay? So the most you can do, like in practice, like we do pitching machine. In a small distance, so they know how fast we have to be, you know, and they can see something fast and they can react, right? But that's the most realistic. Maybe sometimes we put like music so we can make the kid like, okay, it's people, it's fans, it's just in their ears, you know what I mean? That's something that you don't have in practice. Having the situation that you got pressure, you know? Sometimes we don't even, you don't even use helmet. When you put a helmet, sometimes things change. You know, your mind, you feel different. So practice with a helmet too is good sometimes. Because you put a helmet and it's just everything, things that you can see is different when you don't have a helmet. Okay? Having the uniform. When you put a uniform, you feel probably different than when just t-shirt and shorts, right? all these little components is gonna play a big role later on how you feel in the game. So you had to challenge yourself the most you can in practice. So when it comes the game, you already know what's up. You already feel more like as a reaction instead of like overthink about this situation. He's the best pitcher. No. I already been there. I already, this is Lindor. He getting paid more than $300 million. So when you think about that, he's not embarrassed to strike out 3 times against Edwin Diaz and the other guy. He's not embarrassed. He's just gonna feel like, okay, challenge. Let's just strike me out. Try to strike me out. Let's go. But you're going against the best. If you can win the battle against the best in practice, obviously when you go through the season and then you face other players, other pitchers, you must see the ball better. You get it? So anytime that you see a pitcher throwing bullpen from your team and you don't doing nothing, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Go to the bullpen, stand up right next to the plate, and just watch it. Watch balls. Watch ball. And maybe ask them, hey, if you want to throw against me and we're going to find a field, I'm ready. Go. If he's the best pitcher of your team, better. If he's not, do it too, because you're going to face bad pitchers too, right? Bad pitcher or bad day pitcher. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about like having the experience. After you wear your mechanics, you get everything right in practice. You do all you can. You exercise. You blah, blah, blah. You need the real experience, okay? That's like the quiz before the game, right? The quiz before the exam, all right? That part right there is key and essential for your feeling, how your brain perceive things in the moment, okay? I know some kids, they're like, I don't know. I don't swinging. I don't see the ball. I just, I don't know. I feel my heartbeat, So all that stuff is going to cut down, or it's going to get less if you put yourself in that situation. You see those kids that they start rough in the season, but then in the middle of the season, they start hitting the ball. They start getting on timing.
They start getting confidence too.
Yeah, and they feel that they figure out something, right? What they figure out is just being there. That's what they figure out. Trying to feel themselves, they are already here. So if you feel yourself that you already been there before you get to be there, I understand. Do you understand? Do you think I'm explaining it right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be more comfortable for you, right? You don't see that BP guy that you have in your house or your dad. He throw you BP and you smash him. But maybe at some point it was hard to hit against him. But now you're comfortable, right? So it's the same thing. It's just you had to have a game experience. You had to have a challenge experience. If you don't have the picture, right? You don't have the situation that they have. Maybe tell your coach, hey, throw me some curveballs and fastballs. Let me
challenge me.
Put them. Let's just go get a pitching machine and then just get close to it and then just try to just see how fast I can react and have a clean swing. But don't stop challenging yourself, because if you stop challenging yourself, you're gonna have struggles in the games. You have to. That's part of your way of practice. At the end of the lesson, every lesson we do, sometimes we do, okay, I want you to hit 10 in a row to the middle up. I want you to hit 10 in a row to right field. Like I want you to see that you bring me consistent. You challenge the kid. Then maybe I do like RBI situation. I throw some curveballs and fastballs. I challenge the kid. Maybe mechanical. I challenge you to get tilt behind. I challenge you over and over. If you do it in time, then we don't do push-up. I don't know. Well, depend the age, depend the situation. So it's challenge all the time. If you're scared to the challenge, you're never gonna be successful in this game, okay? So
punchline.
Challenge yourself and keep working hard, okay? And subscribe. This is for free, my people. And I'm gonna bring the most I can. Me and my brother. Mechanics. Anything fun. I don't make any jokes about him today because I'm serious about this shit.
You don't need to make jokes about me, bro. You don't need to make jokes.
We need to challenge ourselves.
Challenge yourself. Yeah, don't be a baby. Challenge yourself.
Boy.
Don't make excuses. Oh, yeah, don't make excuses. See ya on the next video. Bye.